I'm Dr. Melanie with Venture Chiropractic, and today we're going to be covering the Deadbug heel slide. Previously, we went over how to check diastasis recti. This is one of those progressions that also can be a great asset for you to really get very comfortable doing on a regular basis. It really helps you engage your core, helps lace that ab muscles back together while also being in touch with your breath. Before you do this exercise, make sure, for one, that you are able to do the exercise, that you've been evaluated by a healthcare professional, you maybe done the self-check, you have no contraindications or issues that would hinder your ability to do this properly. And secondly, you really want to make sure that you have focused on how to breathe. Getting into connection with that breath, making sure the respiratory diaphragm and the pelvic diaphragm are working together and not fighting each other will really help you get the most out of your exercises, help you continue to improve, continue to be able to progress and do challenging exercises a little bit faster. So today what we're going to do, we're going to find our place on our mat. So we're going to move to our back, lay here. You can use a towel as an assistance. You put it behind you so you have a little bit of a guide. And when we're doing this, and finding a little bit more of our neutral pelvis, I don't want you to try to push your back into the ground, because a lot of times what happens, if you can see how tight I am up here, my shoulders are rounding, I'm using a lot of my upper back, there's a lot of tension up here, and I'm squeezing my glute or my bottom muscles to help drive my lumbar or my lower back into the ground. That is not what we want to do. So avoid looking like this. What we want to see is softness in our upper body, softness in our neck. We don't want to be clenching. We don't want to be pushing that back deep into the ground, but instead what we want to see is think a little bit more the lower ribs, pushing down into the ground. We're bringing our diaphragm, our respiratory diaphragm and our pelvic diaphragm closer together. So it should be a nice movement as we're touching. Our back is a nice neutral pelvis. We can focus on our breath. So before we enter in doing a Deadbug heel slide, I'm going to take a couple nice breaths just to make sure I'm in connection with that before I proceed. So I'm going to do that first. You give a nice little tug on that towel. Make sure your back is still flat. You can't pull that towel underneath of you. If you pass all of that, you've had softness here, the back went into the ground, you weren't able to move that towel, you may move forward. So we're going to do the same thing. This time as we take our breath in, we exhale, and on the exhale, we slide our foot down and we bring it back up. The whole time, we want to keep our back down and engaged. Tightness all the way through our midsection with quietness up top. The inhale is just as important as the exhale. The deeper the inhale, the more you can fill your lungs. Press that diaphragm down to meet that pelvic diaphragm. The more that you can push out, the more you can accomplish. So here we go with the heel slide. We're going to take a nice deep breath in and exhale. Drive that heel into the ground. Let it rest all the way down. We're going to take another deep breath in and exhale. And rest. You should continue to feel these muscles nice and tight. Flatness through the lower back, the ribs, the lower margin hitting that floor, and you can move to the other side. And relax. You could do about 10 of those progressions. A great time to do the heel slides are when maybe baby's laying next to you, working on tummy time themselves. You're able to work your core, heal from the pregnancy, and continue to reduce your chances in having lower back pain or hurting yourself when you're doing daily tasks. These are very important things you can implement on a regular basis. Do them a couple times a day. You just need to dedicate a little bit of time for you. I know when baby's here, it's all about baby, but remember, you are important too. I am here for mom just as much as I am here for baby, and I am here for you to help you move better, feel better, and be a better you.
Everybody's moving, everybody's moving, everybody's moving, 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 moving. Everybody's moving, everybody's moving, everybody's moving, 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 and stop.